Hello Libra, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your reading for July 16th through the 31st. Today we'll be pulling a card for your overall energy. We'll take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and how those mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close off the reading with an oracle card for the Libra collective. Do keep in mind, these are general readings, so only take what resonates. If you're interested in more context, check out your sun, moon, rising, and north node placements. And if you're interested in a personal reading, making a donation, or connecting on social media, see the links in the description below. Okay, Libra, let's get this overall energy here. Oof, Libra, you got the Three of Swords as your overall energy. Something definitely is hurting your heart, kind of a rain on your parade here. So we'll get into things and see if we can't figure out what's going on. On your side, you got the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Wands. These are tricky energies, Libra. You seem to be hurt and maybe trying to escape the hurt a little, even though it's crying for your attention. You may be trying to distract yourself with something or someone at this time. But with this Two of Wands coming in, it makes me wonder if you're not in the process of coming back into your power, into your dreams, into what you want to make real in your life. But it looks to me like you're having a rough go right now. The energy connected to you, they get the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. This is a completely different energy than yours, honestly. And this isn't the first time this go around that I have seen people working through very unique and different energies. This person appears to be really working on incorporating a lot of higher wisdom and knowledge into their being right now. It's they're feeling very good about this. They're feeling fired up. They're feeling carefree. And they're feeling quite connected in collaborating with others, particularly friendships is what I'm seeing here with the Three of Cups. In the connecting energies, you get the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups. There's confusion in this connection, but there's also something beautiful that could be opened up to. I'm not sure that that's going on with the energy, the very different energies that you're both in. Let's see if we can get some clarifications, because again, we have that overall energy. Something is hurting the heart. To clarify your Seven of Swords, you get the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Libra. There seems to be, and this is tough energy. You seem to be turning away from the things you need to look at, particularly maybe in your practical world. I don't know if there's some budgeting you need to do, sitting down and looking at finances. There seems to be this energy of, I just don't want to pay attention to it right now. I don't have it in me. I want to go over here where it feels better. You know, I want to go over into this Ace of Cups energy. But you're actually kind of draining your own cup here. It's like there's a hole in the bucket that needs to be stopped. And while you might be finding ways to fill your cup with the hole in the bottom, it's constantly flowing out. And to me, I feel like this is an overlay in your mind. This is fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of lack, fear of, if I look at this, it's going to be hard. It's going to be painful. It's going to hurt, or I'm going to have, to really face some things. But that's why we're here. That's why we're here. We're here to evolve. And this is something that you need to look at so that you can start preserving your energy better. Let's look at this Page of Swords for you. Okay, so remember I said with the Page of Swords, you might be distracting yourself with something. It's, it almost looks like you might be reading like a fairy tale or a romance novel and trying to kind of distract yourself from your own situation with this. You may be looking to a partner or someone else that's more stable and distracting yourself with them, or looking for stability and commitment outside of yourself. And so this is something that the quicker you turn these energies to look within and you find this stability and you find this commitment within yourself, the better off you will be. Because otherwise you're going to stay in this place of pain. I also feel like there might be this element of you're making it harder than it really is. And you're making like the pain or the... you're making this bigger than it is by not looking at it and trying to avoid it. It's almost like growing, you know, but if you would turn and face it, I think you would deal with it. Now let's look at this. You would deal with it and feel the effects of positive, you know, internal power and empowerment kind of energy. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Star. Yeah, you're a little closed off here for some reason. And for some of you, you could really, Libra, you could legitimately be working through something very hurtful. Like this could be very fresh, where your feelings are hurt and you're kind of in the thrashing, like outward, external looking to place blame because it's just too much for you to handle right now. This could be a very acute situation that you're going through right now. It's closing you off from yourself, and it's closing you off from your dreams though. So the encouragement here would be to find a way to move through this. To find a way to move through. Let's look at this other person's side. Let's look at this High Priestess here for them. The Nine of Wands and the Five of Swords. Oof. The both of you have some issues. This person, to me, now that I look at their High Priestess, which would normally come in as, you know, the wisdom and the integration, they're having resistance and conflict with this. This could be for some of you a situation where, Libra, you're a very spiritual being, okay? And this person might have the desire to be, but they're also very conflicted. This could be somebody who is conflicted about this relationship, how to live. They may be conflicted about how to live their own life. They may be defensive because of prior past hurts. You're not the only one hurting. Now that I see this, I can see they're hurting too. There's a lot of wisdom for them to gain from going through their pain. The Knight of Wands on their side is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. The both of you are going through something really difficult right now. This could be for some of you, it could be you and a sibling or you and a family member. If there's been like a death in the family, it feels like a process of grief where people are in different phases of grief, maybe. Something that this person wanted to do or some way they wanted to express themselves is on hold. It's been slowed down, and they are, again, they're showing me a lot of resistance to what the universe is trying to bring into them right now. They're showing me maybe they're not ready. Okay, they may be hesitant because they're not ready. They're not quite ready. I feel like this person, again, and this has been kind of a theme I felt. They want to move quicker, but it's not best for them to. They really need to take a look at what they're resisting here. Let's look at this Three of Cups for them here, this friendship and partnerships. collaborations, brotherhood, sisterhood. It's clarified by the Two of Cups and the Magician. This person could be struggling to alchemize multiple types of relationships here. So if they're a family member of yours, they may also be having struggles in their partnership, with their significant other. If they are your significant other, they may be struggling to find their own support system or find healthy, quality friends. They're definitely manifesting for improvement here, but at the same time, they're resistant and closed off to it. And on your side, you got your own things going on that you're trying to distract yourself with. And because both of you are in these, they're kind of repelling energies. So I'm not surprised the Two of Swords comes up in the middle here in the shared connection and the shared energies. And it's clarified by the Knight of Wands on your side, which they had the Knight of Wands too, and the Seven of Pentacles on their side. Wow. These, again, like the energies, they're kind of at opposite things. That's why I said if there's some sort of grief cycle going on right now, these energies are at opposite poles. One of them is trying to grow and nurture and establish something, and it seems like it's what they're doing, while at the same time they've shown resistance to it. Maybe they're trying to grow toward this relationship, but since they have so much inner resistance, they may not be able to show you yet what they're capable of. And you're coming in with the Knight of Wands energy to this Two of Swords. And I like this because I think this is where, through this relationship, you're being ignited to be more creative. So you may be trying to come up with more creative ways to navigate this connection at this time, even if that means giving it distance. You may very well be pulling away at this time so that you can get your own clarity, not to abandon or to leave this person behind, but so you can get clarity, so you can reconnect without distracting yourself. The Nine of Cups in the connecting energies is clarified by the Queen of Wands on your side and the Five of Wands on theirs. So the natural progression of this relationship and connection would be opening up to more love. The both of you individually and the both of you together. But you both are... You look to me like you are desiring that and wanting that, but you might be pushing instead of allowing. You might be forcing instead of surrendering, if that makes sense. There's something natural going on that is meant to be learned in this connection between the two of you. You've got kind of more of the forceful, pushy energies, and they've got just sheer conflict, like pick a fight conflict kind of energy. That's why I say maybe there's some grief going on, and when you're in different phases of the grief cycle, like if one person's in anger, another person's in denial, these energies could really clash. And so that seems to be what's going on right now. The good news in this, Libra, is that the Three of Swords, being a minor arcana card, it is more temporary. So this means that there is a way out of this cycle or this pain that is going on. But there's definitely heartbreak here, and we have to acknowledge the pain wants to be acknowledged. Both individually, the two of you carry the pain, and for your own, for your own well-being, There's some things to look at here that both of you have, but then for this relationship too, in the short term, and I think this is what you're trying to do. I think you're trying to create a little distance here because you know you can be a little pushy into this, or they know, they push your buttons, picking fights and doing things like that. But really what it is like, I'm not seeing as much of like personal intentions to hurt one another. I'm seeing more like you're both hurting. And then when you come together, it's too fresh and it's too raw and you keep triggering each other and it ends up in a fight. So distance is probably most appropriate here, Libra, at this time to bring balance to the situation, allow you both the chance to heal. Maybe you're not used to giving each other distance. And so that's a little conflicting too. Libra, let's pull a card from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle to close out your reading today. Oh my, this one definitely wants to come out. Libra, you got the number 20 card, forgiveness and relationship. In order to release anything, we must first contain it. We cannot let go of anything that we don't already hold on to. This might mean that in order to forgive, we go through the uncomfortable process of connecting to the feelings that we want to let go. Our capacity to feel compassion for another is key to our ability to forgive them. When we can look at our lives from an expanded point of view, we enter into witness mode. Seeing the bigger picture helps us to grasp the dynamics of circumstances, relations, and interactions while taking into consideration the maturity, wisdom, and consciousness of everyone involved. And that's exactly what I see in your reading here. Forgiveness could not be a better card to come up here, but I think first you're going to have to work on your side of the fence, let them work on theirs, and then the forgiveness can come into the connection. It says here, the energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. But as the card said, and as the energy works, you first have to address that it's there. And I do see you, Libra, creating that distance so that you can do it. This other person might not be as skilled at that. Okay, Libra, thank you so much. What an honor it was to do this reading, and I will see you next time.